Hi, good morning or after evening, whatever it is. This is Dragon Age and Dragon Age Origins and Writing with Pat Luther. This is part 39, and I am re-recording this intro to it because when I recorded part 39, there were some technical issues that I had, and it didn't work. So it missed the first about 5 to 10 minutes. Never got recorded. There was stuttering video and lots of other issues, so I just gave up on it. And I don't have that part. So I'm going to record this intro and then splice this onto the beginning of part 39, which we will join now in progress. So that's yet more ammunition we have against him in the upcoming accent. I'm going to return it. Unrest in the alienage, we have solved that. This information will certainly be useful in Landsmeet. Yes, it will. And the next one is something wicked, which is, oh yeah, Sir Otto, who's a blind Templar, or almost blind Templar, is searching for some kind of evil thing, and we have traced it to an orphanage, which we are about to go in and investigate. So, let's do that. Here's me and my party. I don't know where Sir Otto is. He's probably waiting for us inside. Oh, what's the notice say? Oh, bearing arms is strictly prohibited. Right. Elves who... What is it?
Of course.
Elves who have swords will die upon them. So far, that hasn't happened. I mean, elf openly carrying swords.
The feeling is intense here. This is the right place. I know not if it's the work of the Maleficarum, but there is definitely evil here. You go first. I will follow.
Remember Indiana Jones? I think that maybe have been a reference. Oh, snakes and asps. Very deadly. You go first. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Ghost Child. Ghost Child whimpers and runs off. Okay, where do we go? Is there a map? Oh yeah, okay. Well, let's start with the door on the right.
Lovely.
See what we find. Found a broken case. Broken chest. With a greenstone in it. So, stripped bed. Like, mattress is gone. Another one with a very thin mattress, look like? I don't know. I don't see anything else in this room. Okay. Can we get past all this? No, we cannot. So, hopefully this will go through something. What's that? Can we see what just happened there as we walked in? There's some kind of motion or something coming from the side. I didn't see what it was. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be spookier without this light shining in my face. Okay, something about this toy or whatever it is that's on the ground. Yeah, it looks like a child's toy.
As you desire.
Do you hear me, Sir Willem, Sir Willem? I'm a falling, Sir Willem, Sir Willem, today. I'm a maiden, Sir Willem, Sir Willem. But I'm dying, Sir Willem, Sir Willem, in pain.
Cheerful. I don't know who Sir Willem is. This game gets dark, though.
Well, all right. And so I shall. Of course.
Okay, he ran into that door. I'm not going to go there first, though. Not possible to pick. Okay. Somewhere there must be a key. There's something red behind this door. Which is also locked. And also not possible to pick. Okay. Oh, but it just opened. white dogs, but not ghosts. And nothing else in that room. Nothing else in this room. It's all cobwebs and rabid dogs came out of it. Okay. It's not really a door. Somebody behind this door. Maybe a ghost. That looks like a ghost.
How dare
Die. I will never die.
Okay. Well, oh, darn. So we'll talk to her after that. Found a trap. Nothing else in this room. Okay. Sorry. Still recovering a bit from my cold. Ew.
3, 4, the kingdoms I war. 8, 9, and now you die.
Pleasant. Okay, what is this?
Of course.
Yes, of course, I'll just loot it. I thought it might be a clue or something.
Well, all right.
Or say something, I don't know what that one. Pools of blood, charred corpses, spooky ghost children,
Lovely.
fun stuff.
This is the center of it.
Mortal, you do not belong here!
Blessed be the Maker and his prophet Andraste.
Your pathetic maker is nothing compared to my glory!
I command you, show yourself, demon. Hide in the shadows no more.
Yeah, that's a sort of piss it off.
Dare to command me! Let us see if your precious maker can protect you now, worm!
Okay. Let's fight the little demon guy.
As you desire.
What are they?
You won. At one time, I considered myself quite the warrior, but you accomplished here what I never could.
Manred's trying to find something to hit.
Something still isn't right. I feel there is more to this. Nearby, the building next to us. I can feel it, just on the other side of this wall. Let us go.
Okay. But first, let's search the room. And by search, I mean loot. Don't need those. Let's see. I think that's it. Let's go see what's on the other side of the room.
And so I shall.
Wait, on the other side of that wall. Is this another building?
Huh? Who are they?
Please, leave the children. Take me, but just...
No.
Yeah, something awful happened here. There's more ghosts on the outside of the store too. Okay. Well, we shall see what it was.
Lovely.
The demons? Is that it? No, there's more.
Rustic, I don't want to go yet. Please. It's so cold now. So cold.
Ugh. So this is great. If I was writing this, well, this would be a horror novel. I don't really write horror, but if I was, I would definitely be describing echoes of screams of children and the pleading, and maybe a few of these phrases put in there. Something a child's voice spoke. I could almost hear it. Or it sounded like it was coming right next to me. Andraste, please, I don't want to go. It's so cold. Just drop those in, have them hear them somewhere in the distance. They can't quite tell where they are as they're frantically searching this darkened room.
As you desire.
It's not that dark, but you know, if it was dark, it should be dark. Really should be able to barely see anything in here. Stuff should just be coming out of the shadows. And there probably shouldn't be as many treasure chests if you really want to, you know, lean into the horror of it. Because, you know, I don't know, I haven't read a lot of Stephen King, but I don't imagine he talks a lot about walking through the spooky house and finding an ancient treasure chest with yet another +1 ring of protection in it, or whatever.
Well,
Right.
all right.
Have I been here already? I think I've been here already. I'm going in circles. Okay. I'm up here. I want to go north. So this way. Oh, there's another demon.
Have some blood on me.
More here. Truck corpse. More angry ghosts. They didn't come out. I charged in heedless of my own safety. That's why I did that. I'm gonna lower the volume on my own headphones for a little bit, just so I can hear myself talk over this. There, ignore it. That's Facebook. So you can see my whole screen while I do this. Isn't that exciting? Oh, it's another child again. Hey, kid. Oh. Ooh. Voices will protect you. That doesn't sound good. And it crashed. See, that's why I save so frequently. Okay, well, here we are. Game crashed. Starting again. No comments yet. Hello, live viewers. I keep forgetting to look over my phone there to see who's there. Don't see any comments yet, though, so I won't spend a minute. But are restarting the game. Resume. Okay. Is this the door? Oh, I was way back. Oh, no, I wasn't too far back. Is that all? Keep going, Morrigan. Her spells. Oh, hey, this thing's right side up now. Morgan's spells make everybody explode. One of my favorite spells in the game because it's horrible. From there. Let's go here. It's a quest marker. Something wicked. This is either the solution or another.
You think you are
Along the
safe?
way of finding out what's going on.
Though the Golden City has fallen, I have seen your face and your light. I am your...
Save your pedantic chant for your sermons, Templar. You have killed my brood.
I helped.
The Maker compels you. Show yourself.
The Maker. There is no Maker. There is no Golden City. But there are demons. Yes.
I hear not your blasphemy. By Andraste and all the divine after her, I order you to face me.
You delusional fool.
Okay, we need an old priest and a young priest. Yeah. Really, that I just kicked the demon in the balls.
Has blood on me.
That was an easier fight than
We
I
have
was
done it
expecting.
again. I feel the darkness receding. I've seen the work of demon before. Some Maleficarum consort with them. But the Maker must have guided.
Oh. Oh. Oh my.
Now, you die!
Okay. I thought that was too easy. Oh. Okay. There we go.
So I found.
Backstab. Okay, got the main one. Gouts of flame everywhere.
And so I shall.
The demon has just an ordinary longsword? Huh. There's some. Alright, Commander's Shield. Let's see if Alistair wants that. New quest. You found the amulet the beggar girl and the alien spoke of. Oh. Okay, I'll return that to her. So, beggar girl and the alienage, and Fel's request. I think that's the only two things I have to do before going to Landsmeet. Let's see.
As you desire.
Yeah, that's the demon's longsword. Charred corpse. Yeah. Meh. Things I don't need. Let's see. Let's see. Alistair. And I believe Helm's Knight Commander's shield. Is this better than the shield he has? Yes, because he's using a guard regulation shield. What? Defense 4. Fatigue. Less missile deflection, more strength modifier 1. But also gives him all these other abilities. Okay. Give him that. Reaper's Vestments. Is that better than what Morrigan has? I think I gave her... I think I switched last time. They're kind of similar, but yeah. Okay. Another longsword. Okay, let's get out of here. What is that? That's interesting. Ew. Oh god, looks like somebody tried to defend themselves. They made a little barrier out of tables, and it didn't work. There are dead people throughout here. I guess this is an exit back to the Alien Edge,
And
yes.
so
Okay. There's the beggar girl with her amulet.
The bad men. They are quiet. They call for blood no more.
Yeah. The bad men were demons.
I wonder if more bad men are out there.
Oh, they're everywhere. But don't worry. Those ones are gone. Oh, also I found this.
It's my grandmother's. I found it, sir. May I have it?
Yeah, of course you can. Here you go.
I feel like a mist is leaving. Oh, thank you, sir. I have to live my life.
Hey, go me. Give her back her amulet. How messed up would that be? So they give you the option to say, I found this amulet, and then decide not to give it to her. So how messed up would that really be? Just like, I found this amulet. Oh, may I have it? Nope, I'm going to keep it. Gonna sell it. Okay, now we gotta get back out of the Alien Edge. Goodbye, everybody. I think I might want to go say goodbye to my cousin real quick before I leave forever. Maybe? Oh, that's the way out anyways, right? City map. Is that also city map? It is. I can go either way, but I'm going to go this way. Okay. There it is. Back to my house. Yeah, I haven't saved for a while. Say goodbye to everybody here. Hey, Syrian.
Sit down and eat something. Don't they feed Grey Wardens? You're all bones.
Did you need something, cousin?
Where's Shiani?
She spends most of her time at the hospice, screaming obscenities at the Deventers.
No, she's not doing
You
that
can't
anymore.
miss her. All right. It's good to see you again, cousin.
So, this would be a good time for a family reunion, right? Your character's been traveling forever, finally comes home, there's a bunch of problems, they solve the problems are fixed. Yes, things are urgent, but it would be a good time to take a few minutes, maybe have a meal, right? Syrians cook dinner, have a scene set around the dinner table, maybe a page or so. It can be brief, just catching up, and then at the end of it, I have to go. Duty calls, got to go off and save the world. Maybe I'll be back. Or, you know, maybe you can all come visit me in my new palace after I finish saving the world. Because that's how that usually goes, right? The palace king. Although I think Alistair's going to be the king. So I'm gonna be, I don't know, nothing. I haven't actually, did I tell Alistair about this plan yet? That I'm gonna have him marry the queen? Okay. Let's see. I want to go to the market district first, because that's where the chantry is. Where the chanter is, who wants the sextant, which I found in the apartment. So it was one of the elves who stole the sextant, apparently. Good job there, living up their stereotypes of us, dude. Of course, I do the same. Oh. Dialogue.
Mother Vorlin said that's just some hoax.
Mother Vorlin is a half-blind old cow. Everyone knows Andraste came from Ferelden. It makes sense they'd bring her ashes back here.
Those ashes are so old they'd be dust by now. I don't believe any of it.
Huh. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Ashes to dust. Let's see, here we go. Oh, there's a Mage's Collective guy on the outside of this wall. That's what that is. Yeah.
As you desire.
He has no more quests, but I finished some of them.
Take this. You've earned it.
Yes, I have. Ooh, 2 gold. I completed the 4 mystical sites of power. I have no idea what I did, or what the repercussions of it would be, or if there are going to be any. If you're writing that in a book, definitely have repercussions of it. Maybe in a sequel, but at least they should mean something.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones.
And in this
They
game,
shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
it's quite possible in this game they would have repercussions, because a lot of your actions in this game do have consequences later, which is one of the things I really love about it.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Woohoo, more money. Achievement unlocked mercenary. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what an achievement is, I just don't know the specific thing. Probably finish all the Chanter's Ward quests or something. Or maybe finish all the paid quests in one city, I don't know. Okay, well, let's go on to the Earl of Denram's estate.
You are very beautiful, Morrigan.
Tell me something I do not know.
Oh.
But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe velvet. Velvet is heavier, better to guard against the cold in Ferelden. Dark red velvet. Yes. With gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front, of course. We don't want to hide your features.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. 'Tis most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front, we must put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I promise. We'll get some shoes too, shopping together.
I almost expected Alistair to say something in there. Something crude and awkward about dressing Morrigan. There's not a lot of dialogue between those two. Red Close Estate, and I think we're gonna go call the Landsmeet. Dun dun dun. Okay, we'll see how this goes. What time is it? It's not even 7 yet. Okay. Who do I want to talk to in here? Do I want to talk to everybody?
What's on your mind?
Anything new? Why did the spirit choose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
I've experienced that before.
I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in my being watched.
Do spirits watch people like that?
I suppose they must. It is these benevolent spirits that create our dream worlds in the Fade. Sometimes I see it glow. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same curious and what for want of it.
You mean it protected you?
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield
That's
me,
cool. Guardian
keeping
spirit.
me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
And that's interesting. So she's got the spirit who's been watching her, guarding her since she was a child. I wonder how many other spirits there are like that in this game world. Like, do the mages all have such a spirit? And if so, do they end up driving them away or killing them because they think they're demons? So that's an interesting idea that they never really explored much, I don't think, beyond this. And also in your fight with Petra's demon.
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance. And I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
I'm glad you think traveling with me is worthy of your time.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden and help prepare her for the task that is yet before her. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging.
All right. I'll hold you to that promise.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
We shall see. Okay, so we go in here, talk to all our companions. Most of them have storylines. I think I've pretty much went all the way through. I don't know.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bed bugs had fleas.
I was with you last time you were here. I want to discuss something personal.
Again? I'm game.
No, never mind. I don't want to leave. I don't want to end this either, whatever this is. I may have an affair with Severin. Codex. Okay, so remember what I said with Codex, that I feel they're very info dump-like. So I'm going to put it up here long enough for you to pause the video if you want to do so, to read it. But I'm not going to read all these.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
I mean, the game's long enough without me taking time out to read everything. Ah, Liliana. Let's read her book first. Codex the Elysian Occupation of Ferelden. So, more history. Okay, here's the first page. Here's second page. And third page. Okay. And closing it, and talking to Liliana.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can help with?
Yes, it is. What do you know of this place?
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
Let's talk about something else.
something I can help with?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
I think I've already asked her all the questions about her background. So I'm gonna skip those. And nothing, never mind. We already were in a relationship, and then she broke it off because I was with Alistair. And now I'm breaking that off so that Alistair can marry the Queen. So I don't know what that means for me and Liliana. I suspect that relationship's over either way.
Can't all be gallivanting about the house all day. Her Highness is here. Someone fetch the Queen some clean linen and be quick.
Okay. Yes. Where am I going? What's... We finished this. Let's see. Where's the more... These are the things I'm not doing. Oh, I could just tell Rogek, but I've done this, but I don't care if he knows that. Terrace stash I never found. Topsider's bar I never put it together. That's fine. Okay. Oh yeah. Remember the guy in the Basilian Forest who wanted to be a hunter, but he couldn't hunt because he wanted some girl he wanted to woo some woman, and she said no, and he was all petulant about it. But, you know, just take no for an answer, dude. Move on with your life. Find somebody who doesn't want somebody who you're not. From Grimoire I could never find, I think because of a bug. The sword I can also never find. I have no idea where it would be. So I guess I'm just never going to finish that quest. This one, so I think I missed some of the notes. I'm not going to bother with that. It's just an extra side quest. There's some kind of evil thing in the basement, I think is what it was. Let's see, Blackstone's regular. 4-letter condolences. That's just another side quest. I'm not going to bother. Like I said, this is not a completionist run through. It's long enough as it is. This is part 39, and I'm probably not going to finish it tonight, so there will be at least 40. Letter of warning. Go to the maid's house. All the homes are marked. Oh yeah, that's Tavish and Denerim to testify about the bribe, but I don't want to do that. Or I can go to my Commander Harith, who is in Redcliffe. I'm not going to worry about that either. Yeah, Redcliffe. Scrolls of Bannister. Find 5 scrolls, which I did not find. I guess I only found a few. I didn't find all the apprentices. Slay the Cabal. Oh, I missed that too. So maybe I'll do some more of these quests before I finish everything. Lathering is done. I don't know why it's still here. It's all been checked out. You've removed. You've been rewarded. Oh, there are other police, however, and perhaps there's more you can do for the Chanter, but it's in Lathering, which is now consumed by blight. So, Landsmeet, it's the only thing left. Let's make that the active quest. You have come to Denerim for Landsmeet. Arl Eamon wishes to assemble the nobles to choose a new king that will unite Ferelden against the blight. However, Loghain is still... Oh, right. Loghain is the bad guy, not Arl Howe. It's still a thorn in your side, and there's much to do before you can confront him. That's just a nice little reminder, too, is that you want to occasionally use the bad guy's name, just even if you don't show him much, just to remind people who he is, so that when you say his name again later and he comes up, they'll remember. Same with all the names of your characters, really. Even then, readers will sometimes forget names, and that's fine. One of the best pieces of advice I got once when it was actually for a dungeon master, but it works also for an author, which is to To you, he is, you know, the great wizard Griffin, blah, blah, blah. I'm really bad with coming up with names on the fly. But anyways, the great woman Griffin Bibble. I don't even know what I'm saying now. But anyways, to you, he is this great wizard with, you know, the defender of the realm, the lord of the seven marches, the sorcerer king of the eastern hens. I don't know, whatever. Okay. Anyway, long, big titles. You have all this whole backstory. You've got all this stuff, all those great accomplishments. All the people in town revere him. But to your players, he's always going to be that wizard guy. And that's fine. Let them have that experience the way they find it. Same with readers, right? You can write whatever you want in the book. Different readers, no reader is going to take everything from the book, especially on their first reading. It's good to have lots of things in there for them to notice only on the second or third time through. But nobody's going to get everything, and nobody's going to remember the name of every character you have. No matter how clever, no matter how much you worked on coming up with a perfect name for this character, half your readers aren't going to remember what the character's name was. Even the main character. I have talked to fans who call Carl, who is it? Carl, I'm trying to remember their names myself. Kevin and Shelley. They couldn't remember their names, so she just called them the three stupid guys. Or the three idiots, whatever. And they were kind of dumb. They made a lot of dumb decisions in that book. But anyways, I'll stop blathering about this now. The important thing is our Eamon is the one who we are working for. Loghain is the one we are working against, and it is time to do our final confrontation with all of them. So I'm going to save the game before we go in there and do that. I'm also going to look at my map to find out where they are. Nora's room. Eamon study. Okay, there's Alistair. There's Dog. There's Morrigan. Okay, there's Nora's room. Okay. Let's go talk to Morrigan and then Nora. I think... Oh, let's talk to Dogmeat first. Hi, Dogmeat. Come here. Yay! Hey, puppy. Sorry I haven't been walking you. I hope somebody here in the palace has.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire.
I await your command.
No, please don't set the house on fire yet. No, nothing else. Nothing new. Okay. Let's go to Nora's room, see how she's doing now that I've rescued her. And see if... I forgot she has no head. Still, there's a rendering error here. And it's not the fault of a mod because I'm running with no mods. So this is a pure rendering error. Hear that, BioWare?
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes?
Oh, yes, I was going to go speak to Alistair.
Well, do so, and quickly. I would like to have this settled before the lands meet.
Yes, one last thing to do before the lands meet is to talk to Alistair and say, oh, by the way, you're getting married, and it's not to me. Because if you remember, Alistair and I were an item. So, let's see how this goes. Hi, Caroline.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there?
Loghain was collaborating with the Defender Slaver.
Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
Wait. Oh, crap. I should have spoken to Alistair first. Oh, no, good. I still can. Landsmeet isn't called. Arl Eamon has gone to the Landsmeet chambers. You should meet him there as soon as possible, which hopefully will be on a map. Okay, but I do need to talk to Alistair first. This should be fun.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
Oh, I have good news for you then. You still don't want to be king?
I'm not a political man. I like being a warden. There's real evil out there, and it's something we can fight. It's something we can defeat. Making laws, settling disputes, that's not me. I wouldn't have the first idea how to do it. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen?
Here's the plan. I think you should marry Honora.
Marry her? As in marriage? As in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you?
He sees right through me.
Why would you do that? What about us?
I know, but this is important. The problems of two people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. If you don't do this, you might regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life. Okay, never mind.
So are you. You're more important to me than anything. I don't want anyone else, even for pretend.
This is about more than us, Alistair.
I can't turn left without someone telling me something like that today.
Yeah?
Oh, why do you think I should do this then? Tell me.
It's the smart move. Oh, all sorts of things. You'll do it because I tell you to. No, I won't just command him. She can rule while you lead. It's perfect. I think I'll say that, yeah. She can rule while you lead. It's perfect. Well, almost perfect.
Suppose. I don't know how much of a leader I am, but at least I know she's a good ruler. Go ahead then. Tell her I'll do it if it comes to that. Now excuse me while I go have a small heart attack somewhere. No big deal, right?
Alistair disapproves. Well, sorry, Alistair. Okay, go back and talk to Honora. Are we to redo what? You know, you two can talk to each other. I don't know why I have to be the go. Sorry, it's just I laugh every time I see it with no head. Yeah.
Is it true? Alina tells me that Arl Eamon has gone ahead to call the Landsmeet.
Yes, he has. It's true.
I hope we're ready. Truly, I've never felt so ill-prepared for a Landsmeet before. But it is in the Maker's hands now. You should hurry. Father won't waste time resting the proceedings from Eamon. He will need you. I'll meet you there. Maker, watch over us all.
All right. It's all set. Nothing more to say or do. Trepidation. Win. The end of the right. We'll go see. Lay down one more time. My one true love. And we broke up with.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can help with?
No, of course, there's nothing new. Nothing, never mind. Goodbye. Bye, everybody.
Of course.
Alright, who am I taking on the Landsmeet? Definitely Alistair. I think Liliana.
Indeed.
And I want a mage. Ooh. See, Zevran would be a good choice because should take dog meat. Zevran would be a great choice because he knows courtly manners and all that. So does Wynn. But I think Morgan might be useful.
Indeed.
At the very least, she'll tweak the noses of a lot of the nobles there. Of course, if I really want to do that, I should take Ogren. Yeah. Meh, I don't like him as much as a companion, so I'll accept these guys. So here we go, off the Landsmeet. Wait, where am I going? I guess to the city map? I don't know. Right. Oh yeah. Left out.
You do not truly think I look as my mother does, do you?
Have you really been thinking about that all this time?
I am simply curious.
And not insecure in the slightest, I'm sure.
I think I look nothing like her.
I don't know. Give it a few hundred years and it'll be a spot-on match.
I said that I look nothing like her.
All right, got it. Totally different. I see that now.
That's cute. I don't remember ever saying that earlier. It may have been one I missed, or it may have been one that got deleted. Speaking of advice for authors, remember editing. If your character refers to something, make sure it's not something that you've edited out. Alright, the Royal Palace. Here it is, the moment of truth. I guess this is Act 3. The third and final act? Maybe? I don't know. Are we going to have something halfway there? No. Okay, I turned in the sextant.
I am not surprised it has come to this. And
Yeah.
Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet. Now
Who's she?
wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself.
Oh.
The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest.
That's not going to happen. Nope, we need to fight the Blight. Do you really not see what Logain has become? I'm going to try to persuade him.
I have had so many doubts of late. Logain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness.
Oh.
He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to.
Ooh. Then let me stop him. You know it's the only way.
I never thought duty would taste so bitter. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy. Without Logain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
Without Logain, the Blight would be over by now. We have all the Grey Wardens.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Logain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah!
Me, I will. Oh,
Here
wait.
we have the puppeteer.
Aha.
Tell us, Warden. How will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
The Blight is the threat here, not Orlais.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South has fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it?
Yes.
They claim that they alone can end the Blight. Yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, and we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
Yes. Okay. I think all these things are important to what to say. What's the most important? I'm gonna say all these. Can I say all these things? Ugh. See, it's tough to decide, because I think once I say one of them, what's most persuasive? Yeah, that's gonna be a hard argument, right? Because once you start one argument, you can't necessarily make the rest of these. If somebody's committed a whole bunch of crimes, you got to narrow it down which ones to accuse them of. So you got to get the most important ones or the ones that are easiest to prove. And it's kind of a toss-up between those, as we've seen recently in the real world. Let's see. I'm going to go with, I think, the most important thing here, which is you fled the field at Ostagar and left Cailan to die.
Oh, please go on. The Landsmeet longs to hear a proper tactical analysis of Ostagar from an elf.
Oh,
you
like that.
goaded him into making that charge. He believed the tales, Warden. He thought your handful of men would turn the tide for him. Strategy and consequences be had. What would you have me do? Cailan's was not the only life in my hands. Should I have sacrificed the entire army for his mistake? Do not imagine that you can shame me with Cailan's death. He was Marik's son. My king. No one regrets his loss more than I do.
Ooh, Alistair might. Oh. Okay, persuade, then you should atone. I think letting How torture innocents is an odd way to show grief.
How took my only son? The things done to him, some are beyond any healer's skill.
How was a grown man responsible for his own actions. He will answer to the Maker for his crimes, as must we all. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter?
We're discussing your crimes here. Oh, I don't know if I should do that. What I've done, I've protected her from you.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself.
Despite having
Lords
no head.
and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. This warden has slandered and defamed Ferelden's greatest hero in a bid to put an impostor on Merrick's throne.
What? Okay, I was not expecting that. I don't know if she did this last time I played this game. I don't remember how it ended. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I think what is the correct response here? What?
Oh, when she turned on us. What a shock. She seemed like such a nice despot.
It has become clear to me, Warden, that the true threat to this nation is you. I offered you the chance to ally with me for the good of this nation, and you refused it. I will not allow you to destroy the throne Cailan and I have held.
Who here can say that Anora is not fit to rule this land? And who can say that this Alistair is? We know nothing of him, save that he may have royal blood. For 5 years, Anora has been queen, and proven herself worthy of the Theron name. She can lead our people through this crisis, and I can lead her armies. My lords and ladies, our land has been threatened before. It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Nope.
Waking Sea stands with
Here
the
goes
Grey
the vote.
Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden. The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I'm with Loghain. Who else could defeat the Blight? Loghain, I'm with you.
This bodes ill for us all.
How can they follow that traitor?
The Landsmeet has spoken. Following these Grey Wardens has cost us our king. We must not allow it to cost us our country. I charge Eamon, Alistair, and this Warden with treason. Take these traitors outside to await execution.
No.
To arms! We will not be taken without a fight.
Oh. Oh my.
For Ferelden!
Okay, I'm definitely gonna need my poisons here. Yes, let's use blood magic. Ugh. Okay. Let's go with all the marks. Backstab the bad guys. I keep falling down. Who is that? Is that Loghain? Oh, I'm fighting one-on-one with Loghain. Good job. Let's get rid of the guards first. Oop. Is that all the guards? Okay. William's down. Yeah. Good launch.
In the Maker's name, stop!
Okay.
We'll have order.
Agreed. Let there be no further bloodshed in the Landsmeet.
I'm not done.
Alistair's right to the throne is challenged. His challenger's honor is in doubt. In the past, such disputes were settled by duel. Will the Landsmeet agree?
Yes, if it will avoid further bloodshed. But it must be fought according to tradition, by strength of arms only, in single combat until one party yields. Do you accept the terms?
Alistair accepts. I will be his champion.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
I'm prepared. I have Merrick's magic sword. Okay.
Of course.
this. Is that cheating?
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
Don't want to kill him? I accept your surrender.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait. There is another option. The Teyrn is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
You want to make him a warden? Why?
There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden. And there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you. How can we simply forget that?
No. Logan has to die for his crimes.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Wow. I love that. I love the noble villain. Right? He's lost. He's admitted it. He's doing the one thing that he can do to save Ferelden. Because that's really what his goal here was. It's not that he was evil. It's that he was doing everything he needed to do to save his country. The same thing I'm doing. The only difference is he's wrong about the Grey Wardens, and that he can't save his country because only the Grey Wardens can stop the Blight, as we've been told many times. Alistair, you should be the one to do this.
I will. I owe that to Duncan.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just he's gonna chop this guy's head off, and there's a headless woman standing next to him. I know it's a very serious scene. That there really makes it less. Okay. Sorry.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
He refuses the throne. Everyone here has heard him. I think it's clear then. He abdicates in favor of me.
No,
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
Ooh, do I want to speak to them? I need to talk to Alistair first. Yes, I can settle this.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
It is the best way for peace if they join together. Even though she did betray us. And she'll probably be constantly plotting his ruin. And do we need her anymore? If it's all gonna fall to me, yeah, I don't think we need her anymore. And I don't trust her. She sent us a letter, she set us up, betrayed us in order to make us look bad, in order to help his father. So I'm just gonna go pure Alistair.
This is where I wake up, usually. Or everyone points and laughs because I've never...
And I'm not putting myself into
Honora,
it because...
the Landsmeet has decided against you.
That seems too
You must
self-serving.
now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Eamon, you know nothing of me.
Yeah, see. Nora, be reasonable.
Reason clearly had nothing to do with your choice, Warden.
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
What do you want me to do exactly? Kill her? I can't do that. I guess... put her in the tower for now. Lock her up. Maybe we can find somewhere to send her. Later.
Thank you, Alistair. You show me mercy that I would not have shown you.
Very well then. Guards, take her away.
Yeah, she doesn't have to die.
Your Highness, would you address the Landsmeet?
Oh, that would be me, right?
Yeah.
I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
Get to the Blight already. Yeah, okay. Get to the Blight already.
I was getting there. Anyway, the Blight, yes. I may be Merrick's son, but I am also a Grey Warden. I took an oath. I swore I would stand and fight the Darkspawn, no matter the cost to myself. I can't break that oath just to wear the crown. I have to go with my fellow Warden to face the Blight. When the Blight is over, I'll come back and take up my duties, whatever they are, as king. Until then, I think Arl Eamon will have to be my regent.
Then I can do Merrick's memory no less honor than you do. I accept. And may the Maker bless your efforts against the Darkspawn.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together?
We will beat this Blight as Kaelin dreamed. I'll be all solemn.
Everyone, get ready to march! It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this Blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it! We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us.
Okay, how are we going to do that? Hello, Your Highness.
We need to talk. I don't really question why you did what you did. I didn't want to become king, and you knew that. But it had to be. But being king, that raises some questions about us. About you and me.
I wasn't aware there was... Oh god, that's a horrible thing to say to him at this point. What sorts of questions?
First, there's the fact that both you and I are Grey Wardens. It's not just a question of obligation, but of blood. You know that Grey Wardens don't usually live to become old,
Then you
right?
better make an heir really soon. Not with me. Yes, I'm aware of that.
As king, I'll be required to have a child. Even more so because my death is assured. That's assuming that someone with the taint can or even should have a child.
Are you suggesting I have this child? Ooh. I mean, somebody has to. Yeah, I'll do it. Are you suggesting that I have this child?
No, I'm not. I mean...
Oh.
Both of us have tainted blood.
Oh.
Both of us will die young.
Oh my.
I will need to find a wife. One who can bear a child. Who will live to raise it. I don't relish it, but... I will have a duty as the
stepping up to
king.
his duty.
You mean a great deal to me. I was hoping that it would lead to something more, but... I have to face what this means.
Yeah. Are you saying we can't be together? Yeah, I mean, king can have a wife and a consort, right? So, are you saying we can't be together?
Yes, I guess I am. Which I know this is selfish of me, but if we continue as we have been, I'm just not sure I will be able to do this later. I have to do it now.
It makes sense. It's his duty.
I'm sorry.
It's the realities of war. Yeah, and let him go. Yeah, it's his duty. It's the reality of war. He's accepting the reality. He's going to be a good king, and I'm going to tell him just that. You'll be a good king.
But I'd gladly trade all those things for what I really want. I
can't have what I want.
Need to go back to the camp. Be by myself for a while. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
Indeed. Wow. Okay. Achievement unlocked, Rabble Rouser. I gotta figure out what these achievements mean at some point. Hey, I leveled up. Quest updated. You have gathered your army. The final battle. Oh, there it is. You have gathered your allies. Now it is time to head to Redcliffe, where your army assembles. It seems the Darkspawn are headed that way and are poised to attack there. Okay. Redcliffe is the final battle. I'm going to level up. 19 rogue. Let's go a couple more points of dexterity, because that seems to be what damages does. Wait, attribute 0? Specialization 0? What? 1. Oh, okay. Oh, is this my last new thing? Whirlwind Strike. That's what I want. I'm going to put it in 0. Is it going to be on the 0 key? Yes, it is. I can add a Whirlwind Strike. Whee! My new special skill. If I'm surrounded, do that. Okay. And this is it. Okay, before the final battle, I'm going to walk through and talk to everybody individually. But before I do that, that'll be next week. Next week will be the final battle. I'm going to end this here for tonight. Thank you all for joining me. This is a great stopping place too. Leave it on the, the battle's coming up. So this is part 39. Part 40 might be the last one. We may end this game tomorrow, and I'm not sure what to do after that. Actually, I have 2 things I'm thinking of. One is either Dragon Age 2, because it does have a great storyline. It is a very underrated game. It's not nearly as popular. In fact, it's the least popular of the old series, but there are some major gems in it and a lot of really good stuff. I didn't like it the first time I played it, and then I played it again, understanding a little bit more about what kind of game it is, and really just fell in love with it. So maybe you will too. There's that. My other option is The Last of Us, which I have never played, and I've never seen played, and I really don't know much about, except I have seen the TV show that was based on it. So I kind of know the story a little bit. I don't know how closely the story really hewed to it. I know there were some major changes. I don't know if the ending is the same or if a lot of the middle part's the same. So we'll find out. And maybe I'll play that one next. So one of those 2 will be next. And then the other one will follow it, I think. But that's quite a ways in the future. But for now, part 40 may or may not be the final version. So I will do a bit of preparation. So tomorrow, or next week, next Tuesday, we'll start with talking to all the companions and then heading to the final battle. And for now, good night and good luck. And let's see, I'm going to save the game before exiting it. But I'm going to end the stream here. If you're on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe and all that stuff. So, thank you for joining us.